Hari Om. Based on what conditions do we say that Atma or God is beyond comprehension, beyond thought, beyond any objective knowledge? What are the conditions for something to be called real? The first thing is, what is real should exist by itself. Second thing is, it reveals itself by itself. Third, it is eternal and unchanging. These three conditions define absolute reality. What is always real? The eternal truth. When we consider Atma or God, it exists by itself. It doesn't need any other instruments or tools for it to exist. Atma, or the pure awareness, existence consciousness, reveals itself by itself. It doesn't need any other mechanism or instruments based on which it can reveal itself. No, it reveals itself by itself. It is not like for us to be aware of the existence, we need to have something else so that we can know that, so that we can be conscious of our existence. If we have to be aware of our own existence, it is just that we have to keep quiet, and then the existence reveals itself as the awareness of our own existence. This is what we mean by it reveals itself by itself. It doesn't need any other tool for the revelation of Atma or God. And it is unchanging. Like when we were a small baby or a kid, and then as we keep on aging, our external things, the physical body, mind, the constraints may change, but the conscious awareness or the existence consciousness never undergoes any changes. So it is unchanging. It is always there. It will always be there. Hence it is eternal. So this is the reason why Atma or God is called as absolute reality. Nirguna Brahman. Even when we leave our physical body, the inner awareness, the conscious existence, our true nature or the presence of Brahman will always be there with us, because it is our own true nature. It is the source and the actual nature of what we are right now, the ego or the I thought. So it can never leave us, or we can never be away from the existence consciousness, Satchit. So based on these three conditions, we say that Atma or God is the supreme reality. It alone is real. What exists in one state and doesn't exist in some other state is not real. This world we are able to see and perceive while we are awake. When we go to deep sleep, we are not conscious of any world. There is no world for us. So what exists in one state and not existing in some other state is not real. It seems to be real, apparently real. We take space, we are able to experience the space while we are awake now. When we go to sleep, are we conscious of any space? No. So This is not absolute reality. Even though space is the most sukshma, subtle element of all the five elements, still it is on this what you call as the material dimension. Atma is beyond space. At the same time, it is there inside every atom of this entire universe also. So, this is the reason why we always say that Atma or God alone is real, because it exists by itself, it reveals itself by itself. It is eternal, it is unchanging. Even an old man of 100 years will experience the same pure awareness within, which he experienced even while he was 15 years old. The inner consciousness never undergoes any change. It is always as it is. Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva.